Hey everyone, it's Rami over here. I just thought first to make a very funny and joyful video, but I thought I'd stick to the theme of reality, and the reality is death has struck my family. My dear grandmother passed away 2 mornings ago, and her burial was yesterday. It's been a very sad experience. My grandmother was a beautiful woman. She was diagnosed with pancreas cancer, and she was diagnosed about 8 weeks ago. Since then, she had been, slowly deteriorating, and we've witnessed that. It's been very sad. But she did pass away 2 mornings ago. Death is something that just makes you wake up. It makes you realize a lot of things. It makes you ask a lot of questions. And it's a part of life. Now, what we did was, yesterday morning, the whole family, we kind of met up. And just before entering the mosque, we were able to see my grandmother's body one last time. She was wrapped in a white garment. She was scented, and she looked very peaceful. We all kissed her on the forehead. It was sad, of course. Just this still body there that's not moving, that you saw moving a few days ago, that was full of life just a few months ago. So kissing on the forehead and hearing a few people crying in the background, it was hard, it was harsh, but the next thing that we did was we went next door to the actual mosque and we did our prayers. My grandmother's body and the coffin were moved into the mosque, and we all did our prayers inside. I haven't been to the mosque in ages, and it was a beautiful experience. It was just a very beautiful setting, and I loved it. It was definitely something that made me just wake up and realize just how beautiful my faith was. I was standing underneath the dome of the mosque, sunlight coming in, verses of the Quran throughout, and people praying humbly and peacefully. It was a beautiful experience. After that, we did go to the actual cemetery itself. My dear grandmother is buried at Rookwood Cemetery. The burial was chilling in one way, because it was just hard to see my grandmother and her body being lowered down into the ground. We got together and were able to drop one piece of clay on top of her, or mud on top of her coffin, top of her body. As much as it was a chilling experience to see that, a few minutes later it all became very peaceful to me. It was a gorgeous setting in the cemetery. It was just a very calm, peaceful setting, and I did cry a lot yesterday. Afterwards, there was a sense of ease about it all. I had seen a lot of family members that I haven't seen in years. But at the end of it all, she was the last grandmother left on both sides of my family, on my mum and dad's side. And Allah Yerhama, may Allah open up the gates of Jannah for my grandmother. I will miss her greatly, and my whole family will, of course. It's something we all must face. Death is something that comes to all of us, and we don't know when, we don't know how. For me, it was just a whole combination of feelings and emotions, and it was just an open experience for me. And it's scary to see your fate, knowing it will be your fate. But what can you do? That's just life. And yeah, I just want to fill you in on what's happened. So I pray for my grandmother, and I just had a whole experience in one hit. It was just a combination of seeing my family again, getting close together again, going to the mosque again, and looking at death again. And what can I say? It's just something. Alright everyone, thanks so much for listening. Have a great day wherever you are around the world, and take care.